Now's about as good a time as any. I mean, I think so. Yeah, we live. No, we live. We live. What's poppin', y'all? It's a hell of a time to go live, isn't it?
Oh.
It's a hell of a time to go live. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. The calendar told me this is the 9th annual Black Rasslin Podcast, talking about a damn Royal Rumbling, which is crazy.
Yeah, man, congratulations, brother. Nine years ain't nothing to sneeze at. The grind and consistency, yo, that like, listen, it's a big deal. It's a really, really big deal.
Every week. Literally, like every week. It's no diss because there's a lot. I mean, people take time off and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But like every week, we used to not even be live every week, which is the crazy part.
Yeah. It started. That's what she said.
Piece of
no,
the chat.
Niggas. I was over there, back in that corner over there. With the recorder, I ran the phone into the board, and
it was a lot. It was a lot. I remember I had a mixer, and I had to figure out how to get my phone connected to the mixer to just so I was able. I forget the reason why. I think I had a micro. I forget what the reasoning was, but it was such a. Like in the long run, it's probably a really convoluted way to record conversations over the phone. There was a reason.
See Peeps and Wild. What up, Peeps?
Shout out, Peeps. I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Peeps, we randomly had conversations on the IG DM. Just talking about you know how you have like your favorite influencers and they be having kids and whatnot. You know, little baby. Shout out, little baby Zaza. No, yeah, piece of Peeps is good people. Who this? Piece of the chat. Almighty, mighty BRP fan. What chat? What y'all doing for the y'all, like? I'm at. I don't think we're doing the Rumble. We used to do like Rumble Zooms.
Yeah, Rumble Zooms. Shout out to the strip.
That was the time. That was really like, especially shout out Zaza. That just like the PLE Zoom era in general. We like low key like really met a lot of y'all niggas on there. Like it's the first time I talked to like people like Rock and stuff was in and
Zell.
I keep wanting to say DT the lawyer.
Who? Goddamn DT.
DT the lawyer on Instagram is fed up with the snow in New York. It cracks me up every time. I laugh every time he posts. He'd be like, "Still." It's about to be.
Imagine. I'm never calling him anything other than work.
DT the lawyer, man. But nah, yeah. Shout out work. Shout out to everybody. Shout out everybody who better drink 9 Steel Reserves is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that, Vin. I'm not doing it, Vin.
You a lie.
I can't. I swore it off that because what am I betting on at this point that I need to like put a Steel Reserve on it?
The winner of the Rumble.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really can't do it.
You're not gonna be able to do it.
You 100% right there. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Chat what these skills said. It's a big viewing party at a bar in downtown Houston. Shout out, check that out because ESPN didn't get my dollars. I understand that. I'll be home.
Man, he said he was in the wrong chat. Oh, because you set the raffle.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah, that's tomorrow. I should have done that earlier. That's tomorrow though. That's tomorrow.
God dang it, I'm looking up and the goddamn sad in the arms of an angel with niggas and beat the puppy up.
Damn, yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. I can't lose.
That dog must owe somebody money. God dang. Both legs broke. The eyes were swollen.
The eyes was really swollen. I saw damn, we so off topic.
Was that the live action Brian when Stewie's like, "One more money, man." One more money, man.
I can't do like shout out to ASPCA and like helping out animals, but like this is a lot. I'm reminiscing. This was an era though. That Zoom era was an era. But I mean that was also like shout out the strip. Remember Jokers would be live watching Dark Side of the Ring and whatnot.
Niggas was falling asleep in the goddamn Zooms.
Me?
Especially afterward.
Yeah, because
afterwards niggas would be on the Zoom till like goddamn 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'd be going. I usually had something to do in the morning. I couldn't be on till like 1, but I know people was on. I was in the raffle chat with my dumb ass. No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
Yeah. Yo, I want niggas gonna bet on how sturdy the goddamn arena is tomorrow. I mean Saturday.
Yeah, actually, I have not. I've not seen any photos since I seen the first one where they would like. It just looked like rafters they was constructed in like literally just the middle outside.
I heard it was a dehydrated stadium. They just gotta add water.
Some bone. I was gonna say it's a boneless stadium, but I mean it's all bones.
Hey,
it's really all bones. Good evening. My kicks and my fix. What's your latest pickup, Corey? What you pick up?
And they got them the Fila flip flops.
Shut up.
We got them pro kids patent leather chucker boots.
Them goddamn, it's them damn Lego Crocs, yo.
Goddamn. All right. Can I admit something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am 100%. Now you know I hate Crocs. I am 100% anti-Crocs.
You're anti-Croc, yeah.
I am curious about them Nike joints that look like the Tesla trucks.
How
with the something 001s.
Nike, the mule? No.
Whatever
Nike,
they like slide,
001.
but they look like a Tesla truck with little orange things at the bottom.
Really? I gotta see these.
Something 001s. They something 001s. Because they like it's this new technology and it tells you it hits your pressure point.
Oh, with I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean I believe I don't know if they debuted these at Complex Con, but I saw them. Yeah, I saw people. I think I first saw them from a Complex Con. What do these even run?
$100, I think.
It's perforated. Yeah, that's an interesting silhouette.
Like when you put your feet in them, like the little bottom joints go away. They go up into the shoe.
The little orange. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. The little Nerf balls, they go up.
That's interesting. Shout out Hot. He got the Dornbecker pack. Shout out. All 6. Jesus Christ. He said, "Nah, let me keep these shits up in the gummy."
Corey just got to tell us what he don't hit on.
Right. Shout out, Justin. Resale's ridiculous. What's the resale on these? Hold up.
I wish I would.
Hold up.
I don't even want to buy them. I just want to try a pair on. I don't even want.
You gonna have to buy. Because I don't think you can just walk into a store.
Nah, heck no. Not yet.
Nah. I wonder what will these. I guess these would have to 170 to 245 on GOAT right now. I mean on StockX right now.
I know you effing lying.
My size is 217. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Not for that.
No.
Not for that. But the little yummies on the little orange yummies on them, they supposed to give you like comfort, like.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to catch them if I'm not getting them for regular price. It's a wrap.
So when you step into them, it sounds like you get a mushroom on the first Mario.
Oh man. Did you
shout out to Mexican Cokes.
Shout out to Mexican Coke. Shout out to Mexican Coke.
Because Mexican Coke is you killed on the boat. Anyway, go ahead.
You killed on the boat. Shouts out to people. Shouts out to the world again. Understanding or trying to understand how New York folks rock Timbs and the Timbs you can and can't wear. I didn't realize that one Steph Curry image was gonna have like at least certain circle. I woke up and the one of the certain sneaker groups that I'm in on Facebook, it was a lot of people. They were like, I know y'all not talking about this man who make he could buy and sell each one of you niggas anytime. Like I get it. I understand.
You start talking money, you lost the argument.
I mean, but when you start getting into the hey, do you understand what he's been doing since he's been done with Under Armour and like the specific ways he's trying to step out?
He's been getting busy. He showed up in some heat.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is I should grab the phone, and it's not crazy, but like that. This is like in terms of like a fashion faux pas, wearing the wrong Timbs.
So all right, let's have this discussion. We're here, right? And Donnie's gonna get to you. They're layup and then they're fringe Timbs.
Right.
How do you feel about like Timberland Doc shoes? You got caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was in the 90s. Niggas had the ill-fitting baggy pair of khakis on, like a breeches plaid joint,
right?
And like some Timberland Doc shoes, the brown joints.
I'm
a fringe pair.
I'm fine with it. I ain't gonna hold you. I like a lot of the time. The only time a Doc shoe will like frustrate me is if you ain't got no socks on. I know people rock them like that. But I never got into a situation where I was like, I can't wear them shoes and not have a sock on my foot in them. But that's not bothered me as much because there's only so many type of Timberland boots I even want to wear.
Yeah, that's that real hip hop he's talking right there. We're gonna get there because I was on the show last night.
We'll get there.
I had a bit of this conversation, and we'll get there. But like, he had
See, did you see that? Did you see the reaction of Brother Fit? Just so y'all know, I'm not crazy. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin if you're listening. If you understand, like there's a certain. Like realistically, if it's not a 40 below and it's not a beef and Brock, or it's not just like the straight up premium Timberland with the double sole, I probably wouldn't even. I'm probably not buying. For me, I'm not really rocking the other one. So but if you're gonna go out with the Timbs, you gotta get the double sole because you look crazy.
What about the mac and cheese?
Acceptable if that's your style though. If that's your style, that's acceptable. But it's got like. There's only but so many of them Timbs, so I'm like, yeah, I would buy those and rock those just because I grew up in the 90s and like niggas wore them shits outside.
That nigga out here in the goddamn Dropkick Murphys, yo.
Yeah,
come on, Steph. He might have did that on purpose.
It's a reference. Well, the boneless Timbs thing is what threw people off. I saw sneaker cats. It was like black sneaker cats who didn't know what a boneless Tim meant. But they don't understand. They didn't know the term. They show the top
of them. Are they butt naked too? Because that's the ill part. Like, why?
I don't know.
Timberland, why are you playing with niggas? You made all kind of like gotcha variants of these goddamn shoes. They made them with the single sole, with the leather on the top. They made They made them without the field boots, without the goddamn leather on the top, with the double sole. Like, what are we doing here? Why, Timberland? Why do you make like this? What is this Marvel, nigga?
Is it? Well,
why are there so many variants of just the OG chuckle boot?
You know why? But because at a certain point, hello DDM. At a certain point. Like the boneless Timbs is $100, where the double sole is like $2, depending on what time of year you buy them. Like some people, they just want to go to work. Now, if you got a butt naked, if you ain't even got the leather strap up top the ankle, up top the yami, I don't know what you even buying the Timbs for. You might as well go to Walmart.
All right, let me
say
ask
it's
you
the
a
same
question.
leather anyway. I'm sorry.
You know how at jobs, a nigga be 30 years older than you, be your best friend at work.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like work is that way.
Yes.
What do you do if your work homie? Because everybody, your work homie is whoever you go to break with, and y'all chilling. Pull up in a pair of violations. He's your work friend, but he's not your, friend. Like, he's never been to your house. He don't know your old lady name. See?
Well, because
now if it's my man's, I'm like, bro.
Oh, if it's my man's, like, just like I would hope somebody would be like, hey, come here. Because clearly there was a wire crossed. If it's somebody that I'm on break with at work, but like I wouldn't catch a ride home from work with, or like they don't know nothing about, like I may step back. That you know what that would be? That what they call that, the red flag. I would clock the situation and see how it played out before immediately being like, so you got some bullshit on, right, sir? Or ma'am? Whoever. Good evening.
DDM, how do you approach your peoples, right?
I said you gotta tell them.
Your peoples. Nah, like they just matter of fact, no, they're an acquaintance. Y'all hang out at work. Y'all might send emails back and forth, but that's not like they don't know. They only know you by your first name or your work name or how people refer to you at work.
Right.
And they come and they have like a severe violation of gear on, like gear violation, like they got a USPA button up on, or they got some single sole Timbs, or like, you know what I'm saying, that sort of thing. Like, I would tell them, hey bro, my extent for those people are, hey bro, you got boogie in your nose, go ahead and take care of that. But I past that, man, I don't know if I'm going explain.
Well, the first thing is addressing anybody's clothes at my job is an HR violation.
What?
Yes, that is. That's a part of our. We get a
they
whole.
Consider it's like harassment or something.
You are not to be talking about, especially now if it's presenting a safety hazard or like their flies unzipping. That's different. But if you got on clothes that in fashion, we would be like, nah, that's an HR violation. So I'm not saying nothing. If you chose to wear that, that's on you. I'm at like I don't even know what's going on.
He said, "Lock it up, throw away the key."
But
welcome
it's a girl. Oh gosh,
corporate
I
America.
don't even know if I should tell this.
Don't say no names.
No, I would not. My cousin ain't here yet. There's a young lady.
I feel you, Rock. I understand, Rock.
At the plantation, who is known as just a trick bag, right? Because the trick bag means something different. I think that's a local thing. I don't know if trick bag is used outside of this area. Like a trick bag is like it's a booby trap. It's somewhere where you get drammed up. Oh, that's a trick bag, son. That's like not like nothing crazy, but a trick bag is like that's a setup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shorty and setup. Mad folks who went down to Shorty because of, and she is her presentation is attention drawing.
Okay.
So I hear exactly what, because I know several people that got jammed up with the trick bag of work, and you know what I'm saying. No, he's wilding. He's absolutely wilding.
That's why you got to. Thank you for explaining.
People will take you to HR. They will take you
crazy.
to HR. And you know what? In reality, it makes sense. I'm gonna keep it real. Like at the workplace, like you don't know what's going on in people's life. You don't know what they got going on. You know, I work with people where we make pretty good money, but they got kids and stuff. So yeah, it's good money for me as a single person. But if they raising a family and got children, maybe they're going to have the USPA. Maybe they're not going to have them because you know why? Because they just spent their money on their kids' private school, or they had to take care of Christmas, or it was somebody's birthday, or somebody needed braces, or somebody needed a cast. So, like, I know I'm making it real serious, but I mean, I would never do that.
But mostly because of HR.
Because of HR, but also too, in my experience, the thing is, you'll say something, even if you say something to somebody separately, and then y'all could become unbenefited, or you say something and then you have some people who are like sharks and they smell blood in the water, and then it becomes a running joke in the office. And
I am completely against anything that makes people like feel uncomfortable,
right?
As far as like if it makes you feel uncomfortable and there's no growth attached, I think it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you make somebody uncomfortable and they get better from it, that's a different deal. But like, yeah, it's like so we all played the dozens, or was joning or packing, or I'm not. What did y'all call it, Cal?
Cracking.
That's what we said. Cracking on each other.
Cracking.
Cracking. Everybody, cracking. Joning was a big thing here. I think that's more of a DC influence.
Joning.
But the problem was, it was always weird for me because I'm somewhat quick on my feet, so I was okay at the joning. Right. But I'm not a mean person. Like if I was joning on nigga, I remember they had that FUBU DVD, Street Snaps. And a nigga made the girl cry. Shout out to Naeem. Nigga, I would have felt bad. Like, oh, come here, baby. I'm sorry.
He was talking about her teeth.
Yeah, he said if you sneeze, your teeth so big, if you sneeze, you cut a hole in your chest.
He's out.
And then
she started crying though. That clip comes up every couple of months, man. Damn.
He touched her teeth. Now he was just on something and said that was a work.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that was the thing about that. There was a one DVD series where they was like, you follow real robbing motherfuckers in New York, and he would just like roll up and he would like say, white boy, do you know you getting robbed right now? You on my new late night show. It's called Getting Robbed in Times Square. Give me your watch. And he would just give up the watch and give up the wallet and shit. He's like, all right, now go over there. Don't say nothing. And then it would just like, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. And then it would be like another scene, and it was like a white dude trying to like jack a car. Like I was trying to figure out what was a work. And then like years later, they said pretty much the whole shit was a work. I think there may have been like a couple of scenes that was real shit, but it's like, what was that shit? Bum fights. Like bum fights was.
What's the golden rule?
It's always a work.
So always a goddamn work.
Was bum fights a work?
I don't know. I mean,
they got sued, right?
Did they? Somebody died?
I don't know if somebody because they was fucking with people. They was legit.
Remember Faces of Death? Faces of Death was a work.
Faces of Death was a work, yes. Faces of Death was a work. There was a couple of them shits as work. Bum fights.
Bleed into that. He used to love Faces of Death.
Yeah?
Black ass, yeah.
Jesus.
Niggas back then though, like this is what, late 90s, early 2000s. Yes. Niggas would get together and they might got a bag or something, or a paper bag or something, and niggas be like, yo, watch this show, and somebody put the tape in.
Basically, that's how it happened a lot of the time.
Nigga, put the tape in was a Friday night hangout. We used to do
the tape in is how I saw the R. Kelly tape. That's like true story, and I would never forget.
That's
what happened.
Was a Friday night hang.
That's
somebody
literally
put
what
the
happened.
Tape in. Somebody put in what was the BBC William movies?
State Property.
State Property. Put the tape in. We used to. I'm gonna tell you the joints. We used to hang out to where put the backyard wrestling joints in.
Word. Niggas jumping off of houses and shit.
Nigga, and because then it was a promise of like titties at the end of it. They was like, we got Tylene Buck.
That was ECW had that one show where there was some type of technical difficulties, And so they was wrestling, but like they had to like stop. So the only lights that was on that woman. That was an Asian woman, Kimono Wanalea, and she was like a legit stripper. So she was on the top of the like some pedestal ECW arena, and was doing a little dance or whatever. And they sold that, like, because they had it on footage, they sold that on the tapes and DVDs. But they would have the commercial the night that she danced on time. And I'm like, she may have wrestled a couple of matches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I always love, like, especially in like the 80s and 90s, the promise of nudity that was never going to come.
Yeah,
never ever. You never know how raw it's gonna get.
Girls Gone Wild commercial.
Girls Gone Wild. I never seen one of them.
Girls on film.
Girls Gone Wild.
Film.
Girls Gone Wild.
He's on. He finally decided to show up. Oh, finally! Thank you for joining us.
I'm gonna let you get that off. My internet was down.
He was saying it to me. Oh
no, because you just don't come till 10:30.
Hey,
my internet was down, nigga.
Yeah. That's on brand.
Hey, Cal, it's probably a good time to go to that question.
That's actually
I am curious about that.
Oh shit! Shout out Mimi. Hold up. Shout out before we get to that. Peace to Mimi. Shout out. Peace to the PTO. Mimi's here in spirit. What did the homie Donnie ask? Question. Since y'all two not from New York, did New York radio have any influence to how you were introduced to artists or discovered new music?
Is this about Kid Cudi?
He mentioned earlier, yes, it was in relation to the Kid Cudi question.
I love the question, by the way.
What did Kid Cudi do?
Nah, it's because Jim Jones was talking about how he had something to do with Kid Cudi's getting hot because he hopped on Day and Night.
On Day and Night.
I never heard his version.
What? New York been everywhere if you let them tell it. I mean, so I'll say this. Because all right, where I'm at in Jersey, geographically there's some spots where I can get Hot 97, but for the most part I was never really able to tune into Hot 97 on the regular. So Power 99 from Philly was kind of, which meant like there was a little bit more like mystical, like, so like, because Philly was kind of like, touching on a couple of different regions when they would get into their shit, but there was a lot of New York like video shows. So I would definitely hear of newer New York artists, but not as much as you think, even though being from Jersey, because I was still watching Yo MTV Rap, still watching Rap City, and like there was always some new shit. But I feel it's weird because I'm closer. I'm more interested in how y'all what y'all say to that type of question.
Nobody hears New York radio unless they're in New York, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. Satellite didn't exist. Yes, it may have influence where you read the magazines and the Source and Double XL where, highlight folks and, hype them up because of New York radio. Right. But as far as our actual listening ears, nobody heard Hot 97. It was like a legend. Hell, we didn't even hear Wendy Williams so she had a VH1 special and then she had her TV or something like that. So New York loves to do that. New York hasn't been on top since 2004.
How about that? Yeah. Once the South really started taking, what you saying, man?
New York radio coming from. Can you hold on? Let me double back on what he said. Since y'all two not from New York, the New York radio, no
influence,
none. We didn't New York radio was like a myth. Hot 98, Funk Flex, all that shit. We ain't know nothing about none of that shit, nor did we care.
You only heard about it because like it was hip hop, like
right.
Yeah, we didn't really care because it was still pop. We still in a popping region.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was more, and we didn't get things as late as motherfuckers thought that we did. So I honestly thought our radio station, when we ended up getting a second radio station for a second hip hop radio station in Baltimore.
That's big.
X1057.
When X1057 came and all they played was hip hop and they ain't have no DJs. They had no DJs. All they did was just play hip hop. Before they got like a director,
right?
It was just a nigga running CDs off, and it was fire all day long. So, like, New York really didn't have no influence on.
Well, and I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody, but I think it is because New York is New York. I think a lot of people who are in New York they stay within. There's a bubble. I think very much so because it's one of the hubs for the industry. Like regardless of where you're at, like a lot of people go. At least back then, they would go to New York. So if you're moving in that, I think a lot of people were in there. They can forget that there are conversations that the three of you were saying that. There's whole regions, not just regions, there's whole markets, and would have multiple stations in that region that are playing the music that you think you're being the first and beaming out to the world. There's whole playlists that have nothing to do with Jim Jones than now ever. I'm sorry, what you saying, DDM?
No, I said if hip hop is a planet, New York is the United States. It was the Golden Girl. It was the shining beacon, the shining city on the hill for a good amount of time.
It was.
Then you started alienating the people who it was influencing and telling those people that they can't have a seat at the table. What you do isn't as great as us. And so what happens is those people started creating their own economies, their own commerces, and eventually New York became irrelevant. And they in the major scope past 2004, and no shade, the biggest artists to come out of New York have been their women. If we're going
Cardi, to Nicki,
their superstars have been their women. When we look at, I love New York. I love the golden age.
Hold on that. Because you do. Pop Smoke got cut short.
We're not talking about what if and what could have happened. We're talking about
but he was big.
Pop Smoke was gone.
He was big.
He was big.
I personally, I'm talking about a superstar. And the reality is the last great male superstar that New York produced was 50 Cent. When we think about the male superstars, I'm not even getting into the women, but when we think of the male superstars of the last 20 years, they have come from Canada, the West Coast, and the South. New York has not produced a massive male superstar since 50 Cent.
But why do we discount the women? Because you got.
I'm going to get to them because if we're talking women, the biggest artist to come out of New York, even though she's gone off the deep end, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Those are your massive stars. We have to call a thing a thing. Because,
like, especially over the last 10, 15 years, there's only been so many people from New York.
Trying to find people.
No, I'm trying to
process it. I know exactly what you're
My brain is working.
Now, also, too, let's take it to the next level. Let's talk about media darlings. Have New York produced media darlings since 2004? Yes, they have. You have what's the guy name that killed himself? He was part of the that crew.
You talking about
ASAP Yams?
No,
not ASAP Yams.
No, you're talking about Pro Era.
Pro Era.
Capital Steve.
With the media darling. With what's the guy, the leader that's on Power?
Joey Badass.
They were media darlings.
Everybody loved them, yeah.
But they never transcended. Even Griselda, media darlings, but they never transcended. New York always has a presence in hip hop, but as far as dominating that mainstream conversation, as far as dictating the next trends, as far as what you're going to be hearing on radio and mass, Canada has been doing that. West Coast has been doing that, and the South has definitely been doing that. The South came through and they totally changed how we were going to view hip hop. You saw New York rappers trying to rap over trap beats, and the shit just sounded off. You saw them Chicago, Kanye West, big male superstar. So New York is resting on heritage and works of yesteryear. When we talk about 2004 and on, they have not driven the car. They have been very much.
But that is only true if you discount the women. That is.
Oh no, I'm not discounting the women. That's the thing. The niggas ain't did shit. The women, the two biggest stars, Cardi and Nicki Minaj. Just Nicki Minaj, no shame, even though is on my shit list. She carried New York in the superstar conversation for almost a decade.
I don't think they're married, are they?
Hold on.
I don't know. We have
married. It ain't got nothing to do with
we have gotten very far away from the OG point, though.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
far away from the original point.
Hold on.
They're not married.
Was Luch's question about Kid Cudi?
That's where.
I think it was based in that.
He mentioned it when he first asked it. We said we'll get to it, but yeah, when he originally asked it, it was like a couple of spots where he was like, "Yeah, it's a reference to the." Because for those who don't know, I mean, again, he mentioned it, but I think the thing is like, and maybe Jim Jones thinks that he's the one that helped the song blow in New York.
And he's just not. He's not. Because when Kid Cudi came on, I'm sorry, Kyle, I hate to cut you off. When Kid Cudi came along, I remember that moment specifically because that was when Kanye did the switch and was doing the more hipster. We were going into out of late registration, going into graduation. That whole hipster, I'm slightly off, nerdy, weirdo moment was starting to happen. If anything, you hopped on a bandwagon. But that record was gone whether Jim Jones hopped on it or not, honey. You were trying to keep yourself current because nobody was checking for you on that record. We was checking for you disrespecting Christy on Love and Hip Hop.
I think this was maybe 07.
It's like 08. I think the song was 08, but because it was popping in 08, and then to DDM's point, Jim got on the song because
he got on the song because it was popping, but Cudi came from, if I'm not mistaken, that wasn't Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon was the album, but Cudi
this was the mixtape. The
Cudi came from, I want to say that was Mishka.
Yeah, Mishka.
Mm-hmm.
Fool's Gold was the label that first started putting that because again, shout out Do Android's Dance. Like niggas was doing this. All right, the reason that Day and Night popped. Shout out to Kid Cudi. It was a remix, that Crooker's remix. They had a whole video, and it popped overseas. It was the remix popped in Europe, and it got to the point where. He was touring in Europe. He was touring in Europe because the song was popping over there, and then they got the actual official original single version. They were trying to get that version over, but the Crookers remix had been on multiple those like big dance music compilations. Like that was one of them staple songs for months.
I think sometimes New York has a tendency to believe that because it's hot in New York, that it's hot nationwide. And the reality is we are in a post-New York. We're not obsessed with New York. We're past it. We don't even think about New York in the hip-hop conversation anymore. We haven't for years.
I think at that time, that scene, that Soho scene, was on fire. So you
on fire. It was huge.
But see, that proximity. Look, it was. But all those artists had. And what scene did you call it, cuz?
The Soho scene.
Right. So that scene was based. It had like a New York base. Yeah, Hot 97 is the best marketed local station ever.
They were a brand. Yeah.
Station.
Yeah.
But I think it started like niggas was in proximity to a lot of other niggas from different places. So like even with your Kanye's, your Ross's, they were all like in someone's proximity. It was like the world was getting smaller.
Yes, the internet
started mattering less.
No, it stinks.
Yeah, that's really when it started. Yeah,
that's when it started stinking.
Well, no, that's what happened because like early 2000s when people started realizing, oh shit, we could start a digital label, and this cat that I know in Croatia who's just nice with the beats, and maybe I could hook him up with this rapper, and we could like it broke down so like everybody was speaking at the same volume, and but that's the thing because I think the one beauty that's why me and Fan was having a conversation like a couple weeks ago, and I was randomly talking about I like seeing videos of like black kids and like doing like the regional. I like seeing how just how people rock a party in their town, because it may be related, especially if you go maybe an hour north to south of where you're at, you can see where like there's similarities, but shit be different. You need region. It's why I hate saying about it. You got to gatekeep sometimes because you at some point, how else is the thing gonna grow and gestate? So when it's time for the world to see what the hell you do, it's already fully formed.
And that's I going off of what Dad was saying when New York started making non-New York music. French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, that was a big part of it too.
That's always my reference point for that.
Yeah,
it was curtains.
They lost their way. They lost their way, and they lost their identity.
Yes,
you lost 100%. That piece. Granted, you had some people who were good at it. Like I think ASAP and them were good at that. That little piece, and they, slowing it down.
The Houston stuff, yeah.
Shit that ASAP and them was doing was fire when they were doing it, but when you get other people playing in that pool, it just fucked up the water. Yeah. And
but I think when ASAP and them niggas was doing it, they were doing it, but there was still a clear New York sensibility about it. Like they were doing it like New York niggas would make music everywhere, right? Because it almost became world music because like I said, the regions were kind of mixing, right? Mm-hmm. But then it was the New York niggas that were like, no, I'm not adding no flavor from where I'm from. I'm trying to replicate the stuff 100% AO.
Just chasing that other stuff.
To replicate what was popping, it got whack.
That's fine. Yeah, 100%.
No, that was it. The AO, I would like to hear AO what AO had to say about the same shit, but
I wear mean dark pair of shades.
On that note,
that's what he said. I thought the words was I like to brush all of my braids.
Yeah, that was the last like original, like I would say New York like hit. We fly high.
Yeah, how about the irony, the 360 irony of this conversation? Yeah, because that really was one of the ones.
Jim was definitely tripping because that whole scene, that artsy bourgeois shit, that fashionista hip hop shit that started around that time was a whole nother world that was booming everywhere but the streets.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
And I take what he said personally as an artist because I remember finally finding a home in that scene because up until that point, you had to be a certain kind of way to be a rapper. Yeah. And what that Kanye West is I think hugely responsible for this. Because he really, I'll never forget when Late Registration was coming out and it was a face off against him and 50 because him and 50 were coming out the same day.
That was graduation.
No, it was Late Registration. Because it was when the Curtis album came out. I remember it because Kanye scanned 730,000 copies, I believe. It could have been Graduation, but I know he scanned 730,000 copies. And that was a big victory because it showed that you did not have to be a street dude or be this caricature to be a rapper.
Right.
And so for Jim Jones to say, "Oh, because I did this," no, buddy. That was during the blog era as well.
Yeah, that was blog era.
Concrete Loop and all of that. Like,
that was a time.
So let's not play that game. Okay. Yeah, it was Graduation. I'm sorry, but yeah, I remember that because Kanye smacked him.
He did. Yeah. He did. He was definitely one of the leaders. He was one of the leaders of it. So hold on. What year was 808s?
That was 2000 and
maybe a couple years after that.
2009.
That was 9.
I would say let's confirm. Yeah, I want to say it was 8 or 9. Though it was a couple years after.
Like, I'm so paranoid.
That was Cudi. Yes, Cudi was doing a lot of right. Matt, there's a Cudi documentary that came out a couple years ago. 3 or 4 years ago, and they went over all the stuff. They didn't really go in depth with the Day and Night because the Day and Night is really like that whole story. That's why Jim Jones even saying that is hilarious, because Day and Night in itself is like a whole story in the Kid Cudi thing. That was November 2008 is when 808s of Heartbreak came out.
We need to do a music section before the show because the super chat
do a couple.
Yeah,
like, shout out Mighty Vin for real.
Behind the music before the wrestler.
Mighty Vin said even the blog era had a style that folks with influence didn't move past. That's when things got regional again. Facts, and you have artists now with 1 million hits, but they all from Maryland or Atlanta, and nobody else knows them. It's
Logic.
It's definitely interesting.
But Logic, I'm gonna say this. Sorry, Kyle, I keep cutting you off. Go. But I'm very passionate about the subject at hand. But I will say this: Miss Logic put out.
Miss Logic.
You gotta stop misgiving people that.
Outstanding.
And I keep forgetting that Logic is biracial.
Yeah,
biracial.
I keep forgetting, but he black and white.
Mulatto.
White and mulatto is crazy.
He put out a record called "The Ballad of Rooster Jenkins." That is amazing. I think Morgan Freeman is doing the narration.
It's like a 9-minute song or something.
Yes,
like that.
It is.
I feel a way about Logic saying, "Nigga, I don't like it." It feels like a technicality.
Hold on, cuz, because some of our cousins,
Simone,
none of them look like Logic. Logic has to tell you he's mixed.
They look Simone.
I think by saying stuff like that, that's how we keep living in this construct of colorism and discounting people's blackness.
Well, but what I'm saying is you don't. Listen, what cuz is referring to, right?
Logic better not say it is crazy.
He say it all the time.
No. So if you look at our cousins that we talking about, they are clearly mixed kids. Clearly. Right. Like, it ain't like
Mulatto's crazy.
Yeah, it's mulatto. They are clearly mixed kids. They don't have to tell you, you know what I mean? I got some, you know what I mean, something going on. Right. Logic has to inform you
that he's mixed.
We got a whole family that's in Hawaii.
Shout my Samo,
There's clearly something going on there.
I just think when you say stuff like that, it creates this thing, because at the same time, then we'll get mad. Like, people was upset with Carl Channing because she passed the white for years, and she was a black woman. So I think that, and not to get too serious, because I get what you're saying, I just don't agree with it. But I think that people, whether they're extremely fair skinned or not, like there's a lot in the black diaspora. We have people who, you know, when you have children who used to get teased in black areas because they weren't black enough, you know. Yeah. I think it is something that as a people we have to accept that our genetics, our DNA exists in a lot of different forms in a lot of different ways. And when you you can't keep ownership on something that belongs to all of you, because there are some people who are super fair skinned. You're looking at family tree, and some of their ancestors are black as hell.
It's me and cousin on that tree.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, that's a definite fact. This is something that we have specifically grown up around our entire life. My only point is that the difference between Logic and the majority of our cousins is off the break. Nigga, the Logic ain't gonna play nigga and warn you, right? So if you don't know Logic is mixed,
you're gonna hook off on him.
Because you don't just feel aware. This is what I'm saying. If you don't know, so then like how can you be like,
is that why he always says it?
Yes.
That may be.
Yes.
Like that might be his back. No, I can say it. Look, this is my
I want to say
and show you the picture. Like I think that is my point. I'm not saying no, you can't say it, not at all, but I feel a way about it because when you look at him, you don't know. Like
that's true. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I also look at it like this. When I look at records like the Ballad of Rooster Jenkins, who else is making none of our black ones that can say nigga and you feel comfortable about it, with the exception of Kendrick Lamar, who a lot of people, oh yeah, when Drake said he made slave music or freedom music, y'all was cracking the fuck up. Sorry, excuse me. But Kendrick is the only one who makes music like that. Logic may not be able to say it, or he make you feel like he's not really black, but he made a whole record documenting the one experience of slavery, and it was done extremely well, honoring everything. And so, like, I'm looking at who's actually doing the work, because you being able to say a word is not doing the work. Who is doing the work to help push our communities? Who is getting our stories out there? And the reality is, a lot of these people that look the part are not.
I want to say that is that made some very not poignant, but very good statements here, and I'm rocking with them 2,000,000%. You cannot be. I don't understand how Dap says this spectacular shit and still be shady at the same goddamn time.
His nickname, nigga.
Oh gosh.
Like, I don't understand this shit. How?
Because it's funny because I just said the same thing about you earlier. The secret is with Brother Dap is it's always shady.
Stay shady. Stay shady. You gotta be shady.
The secret is sometimes it's at like a 0.5 where it don't exist. It's not all the way there. Oh yeah,
there you go.
That's his language. Yeah. There you go.
But he wasn't even. I don't mean to say that what he was saying just now was shady. It wasn't.
Right.
But I know in the next 15, 20 minutes,
something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, when we talk about this Royal Rumble,
Jay Cargill will be coming for you, nigga.
It's gonna be a shade parade.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be a shade parade.
Well, hey.
Yeah. Somebody I'm cool with was like, yeah. I'm gonna wait till Cuz ain't so grumpy. I was like, sweetheart, the secret is Cuz is always grumpy.
It's like the Hulk, man. It's right there. Just gotta hit the right button.
God dang it.
All the time.
I'm
mad all the time.
See?
When he
I want to touch on something too, because Ron said something in the chat. Logic would have been chilling in the house. I think as people, we need to understand. Yes, there were some slaves that lived in the house, but we was all in chains, honey. And some of those horror, they may have been facing a different type of horror. They may have been in the field. The people in the field may have been under the hot sun. They may have been working hard, pushing themselves, with the horror of being in that house.
Of having to be up under the master's son.
Food was right, to make sure that you didn't piss the wife off, to make sure that the linens were together. That's a different kind of pressure. You can hide in the field and make your quota. To be that close and maintain the level. That is tough. If you ever have a chance before it's all gone, go to the African American Museum, Smithsonian.
That shit ain't got that long. We ain't got that long.
You got that long.
Start on the basement though, because you gonna
right.
If you don't start at the basement, you're gonna leave feeling.
You're not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it go up.
Yeah, but Oprah donated a small whip from her collection that she bought, and it was a whip that the master's wife used to use in the house.
It wasn't stepping
to discipline her slaves.
That wasn't stepping.
So we got to get away from this. You was in the house, I was in the field. We both wasn't getting paid, and we both was in change. We was just in a different type of pressure cooker.
Shit. You ain't wrong there. If you ain't win the Rumble, he was a nigga that got thrown out. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's time to get to it. We've Kid Cudi and Jim Jones and Logic enough.
Do you remember that clip? Pardon me, Cal. I know we about to start. When Kid Cudi was so fucked up and he was face down in the street. Do you remember that?
What's funny is I thought you were talking about the clip where he was fucked up because he dropped acid and he was on stage with the band and he was just dancing and whatnot. Like I'm there's dance my pain away. And he tweeted about it. He was like, the acid just started peaking and he was up on it. See, he just had he was singing and shit. Yeah. So there's multiple times. There's probably more video.
Cal, the nigga security guard picked him up by his belt. Yo, that's how you. My kids up there.
I've not seen that clip in a while, but Kid Cudi was also at a point where Diddy almost blew him up. So he was dealing with. Anyway, it's time to start the show.
Joe, just start the show.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Shout out Mars Sade. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you've been rocking with us for damn near an hour, not only do you know that Jim Jones is wrong and New York radio probably ain't as impactful as they say it is, but God is clearly still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. I still got the predictions championship, but hell, I finally got to defend it this week. Until next week, if I don't get these predictions right, you still got to call me. Squad's on the line. DDM, say what's good to the people.
What's going on? We are T-minus 2 days from the Royal Rumble. This is a Bianca Belair Stan account.
Okay.
She hasn't posted since mid-January. Haven't been in the stories.
Let's go.
We'll talk more.
Brother Fam,
welcome.
Comrade.
I'm sorry.
Brother man.
Heaven sent from above the clouds. Okay. The other crowds, crown prince, cement printed under fitted brims. Okay. It's just my 2 cents. That I accrued as a youth, ducking rider measures goons playing GQ. Damon.
Oh, shit. What the hell's going on here? It's been a minute.
Damon.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Amar Sade looking like Mary J. Blige in 97.
Shout out Mars Sade.
Check this out. No disrespect to Kevin Knight.
Oh, she punched that nigga in his face.
Yours ahead of mine, Cal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo, he can't help himself. Look at him.
I'm sorry.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. every member of this podcast, every single member of this podcast, in some point of fashion, has some form of impulse control.
Yeah.
Every one of us.
He got on DC shoes. Ew.
See?
Wait. Hold on, man. What's wrong with? Hold on. I didn't think people cared what other people wore anymore.
I
thought you wasn't here for the Steph Curry conversation.
Yeah, you wasn't here for the boneless Timbs.
And nigga came in there and
Hold on, he had those on.
You didn't see the image for? Let me. I got
rid of it.
I saw the image today, so I'm assuming it was from this week. But yeah,
no.
See.
Hold on, wait. Hold
See?
On. No. Hold on.
YouTube.com/ Black Rasslin.
Oh, yo.
Hey, yo, Mara J. Blige is funny as hell.
I gotta put that.
You don't appreciate the time I put into this love affair. Oh no.
What'd you say?
Hold on. Those ain't double souls.
No. Look at the soul.
God, they look like a great big erase at the bottom of them shoes.
Yeah, that's one color.
Oh, the broke hustlers.
He got the $100 hollers on.
One man, $100 and a one-track mind.
No, at some point the stylist messed up. Is all. I mean,
no, you fire that stylist.
Car show still hiring Ric Flair.
He's been fine. This is like the most egregious so far, right?
Yeah, he's been dope.
You muted.
That was our clue. They talk about the Rumble.
So
you see what I'm saying? I just gave this nigga a compliment earlier.
You did. No, you did.
And you see what he do?
One more time. One more time. Two things are true right now. Look at his face. First of all, look at this nigga face. Always shady, right? Also, cause always angry. See?
Damn. I didn't see if she had those on. That's hilarious. That's hilarious if it's true. Man, Marjorie Timms is crazy. Nah. So yeah. Everybody, I'm assuming everybody is either in Saudi Arabia or they still flying over if they're not already over there.
No, you got to be there already.
I saw Tantalizing Tony just got over there.
Who's Tantalizing Tony? Tantalizing Tony?
Tantalizing Tony is the homie, man.
Some black dude he's a black wrestling creator. He flew. I've seen two people. He flew from Newark to Frankfurt.
Who?
And then from Frankfurt to Saudi.
My man that be singing? Mimi homie that be singing?
Nah, yo, that be with his daughter doing the
to play the game.
What's Kyle's name, yo? What is
Tantalizing Tony.
It's not Tantalizing.
It's titillating Tony.
Tantalizing Tony low-key looked like Darius Carter, like uncle from the other side of the family. That's what he remind me of. Like you told me that that's where he got that's where the influence. Because he got the
he be with Mark Henry.
So the flight from Baltimore to Saudi Arabia to Riyadh, where they at, is 15 hours. So you can lead to that.
I figured they would have had to been gone already.
Oh well, I think a lot of them have been there. They had I don't know if I'm assuming they scheduled the sneaker con that they had over there specifically for this week. But there were a number, like Mimi mentioned in the chat, there were a number of talents who Liv was there, Raquel was there, Trick Lash was there. It was a lot of them that was this was days ago.
Yeah.
15 hours out there.
So, but what are they ahead of us? 8?
The show.
Google is your friend.
Yeah, I think the show starts at 2 Eastern, 6-8 hours, something like that. Yeah, I'd have to Google. It's something like that though.
That's what I'm saying. They would have had a been gone, but shit, who
But the flight, but the flight is
5:39 a.m. right now. So they're 8 hours ahead. Yeah.
okay.
So
Gotcha.
it's but it's the flight. I mean, again, especially if you're not doing a straight shot, you gotta.
So Royal Rumble started 2:00 Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they're gonna have niggas in the stadium at 10:00 at night.
In whatever that new stadium that they built out there, because I don't. It's not.
Delay?
Huh?
They on a delay. They gotta be on a delay or some shit. Because they going out there at 10 is crazy.
It's what it is.
So the shit ends at what? 2, 1?
They probably got special government stuff. Oh, there go my homegirl Dana Brooke. They probably got special government stuff. You know, if they built the whole stadium for this, they probably got all kinds of special shit going on.
No, literally, they built a whole the stadium that they're in. They were constructing that over the last month or two.
Where did I need somebody in here like that's like a soccer person, like a soccer fan.
Is there any footy fans in the chat? No, Tony Atlas.
Where are you going?
No, I'm asking because of like the World Cup.
Right.
When they build stadiums for shit like that, what do they do with the stadium after?
That's the problem. A lot of the time, all that shit that they construct kind of goes to waste. Because when's the next time you're going to have something where there's that many people that are going to be in there?
But
I'm saying in Riyadh is probably different. But if you're talking about Olympics, it's usually that all that money gets poured into that place for the Olympics. They construct all the shit, and then once it's done, there's no more Olympics. Yeah, so there's no reason to have that many people in one spot. Riyadh may be different though. Riyadh, because they're doing all of the shit.
Riyadh, like when they built, because they did something similar to this when was Boxing Yo and MMA Yo had to fight. I want to keep saying Tommaso Ciampa, but my man with the baldy, no, the black Ngannou was a UFC guy. He was fighting Tyson Fury. When that was the first, if I'm not mistaken, somebody fact check me, that was the first time that they had just built a stadium for a specific fight and shit
out there in Saudi. You're saying
this was, I don't know if this was when Riyadh kicked off or some shit like this, but they've been rocking in that space ever since.
There's one particular one that they use a lot, but that was the thing when it was announced that they weren't going to be there. The images started coming out of the whole facility. All I saw was seats. I didn't see what it's going to look like, but there was one point there were images going on. It's called the King Abdullah, or it's in the King Abdullah Financial District. It's a temporary outdoor stadium, is what Wikipedia is saying. I don't know how temporary is.
That's gonna be tough.
So about this Rumble and the people that's in it.
God dang it. Let the point guard.
Nah, well, I guess so. We should probably at the very least Saturday night's main event that was the night that Sami Zayn secured the Drew McIntyre match.
Yeah,
that will be talking. I don't know, every week I'm trying to figure out what Dave Meltzer be talking about, because every week it seems like Trick Williams looks like somebody who needs to be in that position. I don't know where he's going to end up Rumble time, but him having an interesting showing is going to be fun, because it's 3 weeks he's been on SmackDown, 4 weeks,
and they know it's strong.
And every week it feels like, there's another piece of his repertoire that's just like on display. Oh, this week he could go back and forth with Randy Orton in a segment. Bet this week he could be rapping in this fatal 4-way for a title contendership at the Rumble and do have a good showing out there. Bet he ain't got. I don't know if he's gonna be a winner. That was their best Saturday main events. What a lot of people were saying. G Dixon shutout.
Like back in the day.
Yeah,
it definitely was.
Yeah.
That was the best one they did.
that
Yeah.
on a Friday night SmackDown, having Shinsuke Nakamura say, "Hey AJ, I got a feeling this is about to be it. Let's you want to rap tomorrow?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's rap tomorrow." And then they had that rap meet. Yeah, they did the damn thing on that show.
They've been giving y'all the goddamn tour. Oh, it's the goddamn hometown man.
Fucking home El Generico Erico. He looked like a great value generic El Generico.
Look that trick.
But
It's the hometown man.
the Rumble. Last week we talked about how the Rumble build didn't feel like it's been Rumble building, but I think, I don't know if
this week.
Well, I was gonna say, if you weren't convinced that the Rumble's probably going to be better than you were thinking over the last couple of weeks, at the very least, I think the one thing I've seen a lot of people saying is we're definitely. That's why I bring up Trick. Like it feels like we're going to be getting surprises because they've been so. Like if you let me grab the image for the like the main image for the men's Rumble card, like it's just stories going into it, but you could be in a situation where like maybe none of these men are going to win this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much going on that they could pull off a whole surprise just because there's other people that could be in the mix doing shit as well. Like look at this. You got niggas from the Vision. You got Roman Reigns. You got the Yeet Man who won last year. You got Obafemi. You ain't even seen Obafemi outside of Vignette.
Obafemi is in the middle.
He's in the middle. Anything could happen. Like it really feels like this year, anything could happen.
Yeah.
If they wanted it to.
Is that Bronson Reed above Braun Breaker? He looked like Conway right there.
All right, yo.
Is the women's one? It's yeah. You've got Judgment Day. You got Rio up there. Becky Lynch, Asuka, Charlotte Flair. Yeah, they. It's interesting. There's a lot going on in the mix.
Of course. Pause, Mr. D. I feel like that's a definite.
What Mr. D? I think we're gonna see. Yeah, Royce Keys, aka the AEW wrestler formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs.
Royce the 6'1".
I don't know if you debut him here.
Yeah, because that could be a very quiet pop. No shit.
They won't.
When he pop out that medium T and it sound like a Pringles can, that might be louder.
The only thing I could see him getting less of a pop, but I think it's been what a lot of people have been saying. He wasn't. There's a lot of opportunities.
You stop that immediately.
Right. There's a lot of opportunities that weren't afforded to him while in the fucking. I don't see him getting a pop like a Jordan Grace or a Naomi in like recent Rumbles on, when people are like, oh shit, or like even Jay Cargill. Oh, like those who know, but it's in Riyadh, it'll be different. And I think to your point, I wonder if that may be why.
I just think I think it happens here. I think it happens at the Rumble because what tells me it's probably going to happen at the Rumble is how loud it's been, how loud that the signing has come out. We know the name. If they are familiarizing us beforehand, so we know who that is when they come in. It ain't no telling what a Riyadh audience is going to do.
I think that's the biggest fear.
Yeah, because I'm about to say they're going to be like, who is this man?
Obafemi's gonna get a reaction, but I think they've been like the training you're talking about. We've been seeing them vignettes. You know what I mean? Like they've definitely been putting in the campaign work, the marketing for Obafemi. I think that may, and I hadn't thought about that, Matt. I think that may be the biggest question mark is if they would be willing not to. I don't want to say waste the spot, but like if he goes out there for that debut and doesn't get that pop, are they going to feel like that was kind of a wasted opportunity?
I don't think they're expecting a pop.
So
I think that's a terrible decision to debut him at the Royal Rumble. That's just terrible.
Usually how they if you ain't getting vignettes, you come out at the Rumble, or you come out in a black hoodie beating up somebody.
Now, Now, if your pop is null, like you have nothing,
Right.
he has to eliminate a bunch of motherfuckers then.
That would be hard too. I mean, because you can do that's my one of the cool things about a Rumble is just the different elements it gives you, as opposed to any kind of traditional match. Like I love that you can get had an old school Kofi spot or a Naomi spot, but you could also have that 100 men on a giant, which they'll probably do with a couple of people. But I think they can have a goddamn little hard situation.
I just think that like he wasn't even like a top guy in AEW. Like, so I just don't. That would be a waste. If I was in his position, if I was him, I wouldn't even want that for myself.
But the Rumble spot is how you introduce the nigga, because everybody's watching the Rumble.
This. If Oba is supposed to be getting prime positioning, if Trick is getting prime positioning, if you have other people ahead of him who need prime positioning, he will get overshadowed and lost in all of those. You got Oba Femi, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Trick Williams, Penta. It's just too many. And then the big dogs. He will get that will not service him.
You said what?
Cal, I was gonna say, when there is no Mimi, can you just get the chicka Slim Shady? Can you get that for that?
We can try it. Something tells me that Yicka YouTube might go crazy more for Slim Shady.
I don't mean to cut you off. So if there's no Royce Keys, Alicia Keys, Royce the 5'9",
you don't know my name.
Who is the surprise guest?
Chris Jericho. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you got that in there. Hell no, they that's too much going on. He will get lost.
That's who you got. That's who you got as the surprise.
That was. I think that may be a surprise. Just like
they already said Brock is here.
Yeah.
They said Brock is here. Yeah, Brock officially declared. Yes. No, I think. I feel like there's a couple of things. Shout out Meek. Shout out 30-minute timeline or 30-minute time limit every Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. on this very channel. Shout out to Lucia. We'll talk.
So, Dad, you got a special guest?
I really, for the first time in a long time, I'm disappointed I can't go to the Rumble because I go every year. But
15 hours.
But no. But I don't really have. I haven't really thought about surprises and all of that because in the male side, there's such a embarrassment of riches as far as talent and names. And then you have names where this year people know the songs. So when the songs come on, people will know these people, right? Yeah. So it's different than in the last year or two where we didn't know the records. I just want to see it play out. I have no expectation. I don't know about any surprise guests. I am coming in not blind, but ready to just be sports entertained and see what happens. I really have no expectations. It really is I don't even know who's going to win. I don't even have an idea of who's going to win.
You're going to have to figure that out at some point.
Yeah, but before the end of the show, you're going to have to figure that out.
You're going to have to figure that out at some point tonight. This is weird. I don't want to get too deep into the Rumble before we're doing. Well, we will be doing predictions soon, but I did. Before we got there, I have to. So Natty Neidhart pissed on her own grave this week, and when she did it, she stood up when she peed.
Yeah, they got a new device out.
They got a device.
Oh, yeah. She's trans is crazy.
Yeah, Sean Tragedy said that it's the she-we.
Wait, How do you know, Sean Tragedy?
He said it was the Shiwi, as I think is what it's called. He added it online, but yeah,
ain't that what she had on Step Brothers when she came in the
She peed at the urinal. Yeah, that lady peed.
Put her leg up over.
She had
the
a leg
up.
Yeah,
but Natty didn't put her leg up.
This time,
she peed on her own grave, yo. Is what? She killed herself.
She said Natalia's dead. So it's interesting.
That's a
she
good
was talking
she
about.
got going on. That's
a lot of water.
It's strong.
She was eating asparagus.
You smell it.
You can smell it. You can smell it.
The wizard lady.
I'm sorry. What you were saying?
So she was talking about like Natalia. The reason she used Natalia was she was supposed to be like a valet for Vladimir Kozlov, right? And so that's why she was supposed to be like a Russian, but they did away with the idea, but she kept it. She kept using, she kept the name. So she was
supposed to be with Kozlov, so that's why she was going to be playing Russian,
or
something, and she just said, "No, I think that's cool."
They told her to keep it. The chat is in shambles.
No, wait, chat. This is chat. Go to Natty Neidhart's Twitter. This is the pinned image.
Yeah, we didn't do this.
She posted this.
Did she do this in AI? She was like, "Yo, put me in the black."
Had to have been.
Cleo set it off.
What was the prompt?
And then let me pee on the grave.
Yo, this man said she had
no squats.
Prostate. Her prostate is in good shape. It's crazy.
The chat is crazy. Not the chat.
I think it's a little extensive. I think
it's a lot.
It's a bit much.
A lot.
I'm not mad at it. It's a little bit too on the nose.
Yeah, very much so.
But
it's her. Like, she's always that.
This is
she
her.
Always does a bit too much, and she's always a bit too on the nose. Like that's her.
It's on brand. It's on brand.
Yeah, very on brand.
Yo, okay. I don't know what to think of his head.
She pissed on her own grave.
Pee-pee.
So we'll get to the Rumble in a second, but I want to segue it a certain way, because this week or last night on Dynamite there was a debut. Triple H. I mean, Tommaso Ciampa, who fresh off his contract with WWE.
Fresh off.
I mean, it must have been like a week. He had just dropped that tweet. He just dropped that tweet saying, "If you want me
stuff,
if you want me for anything, holla at me." I don't know if this Tony Khan hit him then or if he had this in the plans, but yeah, Mark Briscoe said, "I'm defending my title on Collision. Who wants some? Come get some." And Tommaso Ciampa he got fire on him and accepted the challenge. It's people now. This match is set again. Rumble 2:00. Collision 8:00. It's I like that. Title match. It's people that don't think he's gonna win that title. I was confused. I'm sitting on like I'm supposed to believe he's gonna lose this match.
People.
Dare I say that I've actually seen people who, and I mean that's probably a conversation as well. There are people who don't think this is a good move for Tommaso Ciampa going to AEW.
Why?
I don't.
That is the absolute, like that's where he's supposed to be.
It seems like it makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
It seems like it makes the most sense to me. Shout out the future ROH TV champion. That could be possible. I'd like to see him and Lee Moriarty get some pure matches in there if you're trying to do something.
Nah, his dang circles around Ciampa.
Yeah, if you're trying to do, he already took the other. What's his name? Nigel Sylvester. He took him out. And that was the man. He took his belt. But
you can make it better. And that
hey,
oversized.
Yo, you can't. You can't. Nigga was checked out and just can't.
He had on that coat. He had on that oversized coat.
That's DDM speak. That's DDM speak for all right. I bring up the Ciampa stuff because it was just announced, I think, and again, we're on the eve of the 10-year anniversary PLE of AJ Styles' debut in WWE, where AJ Styles got control back of his not control back, but he re-upped the trademarks and whatnot he had on Phenomenal AJ Styles and the P1 logo and all that stuff. There are, just like there's conversations of people thinking Tommaso made the wrong move. There's been a lot of people who've been thinking AJ Styles may not be retiring if he loses this match to Gunther in Riyadh, and may be trying to make a hop, skip, and a jump like Tommaso Ciampa. Do y'all think that's possible? Is AJ Styles a wrap? We're getting a little too into the preview, but
pro wrestling or a rap for WWE.
Well, you know, the story was, well, the thing leaked this week or came out is that AJ re-upped his
the trademarks.
I guess the trademarks on Phenomenal AJ Styles and AJ, whatever is on his gloves or whatever.
Yeah, the P1.
Yeah. And that's what Natty was doing. But like they number one. I have to take a number 2. Anyway. But no, so that would lead people to believe AJ retires and then from WWE and then goes everywhere. I kind of think the only place I see him going if he does retire is TNA.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Rock said the same thing in the chat.
Yeah. I don't think he's making all the rounds. The only thing is there a dream match that can happen in AEW that he can't have on the way out?
I think there's for AEW fans, there's probably a bunch of those matches that they want him to be in, but yeah, I don't know what, like, and you could probably have your pick of the litter, but what ones make them, like, are you having matches, or are you trying to have him have like a program, like, you know, it may depend on how long he's there for. Like you could put him with anybody, Adam Page, what they're gonna, if AJ, if he's gonna be put in the matches, they're gonna put him with that main event. You're gonna get Swerve, you're gonna get you may get some more Samoa Joes. Who else?
He might want to wrestle Joe. Like I'm thinking not of maybe just dream matches, but joints that he would want to do.
Didn't he just say that? He said it was a lot of guys that he wanted to wrestle around the world.
Well, and I think that's the other thing too, because we mentioned TNA, you mentioned AEW. He would definitely, like, shout out to New Japan was his stomping grounds. He could, I don't know if what the pick is. I mean, again, you could wrestle Takeshita in AEW, and unless you want to wrestle him in New Japan, but there could be people over there he'd want to mess with as well. Okada,
but that may be too long of a. It may be too long of a contract for him,
right?
You know, if this nigga want to get out, he want to be done at a specific time. I'm assuming he wants to be done soon.
I'm assuming he's losing and going into the Hall of Fame in WWE in months from now.
So he's done 10 years. Is AJ Styles a WWE guy?
Great question.
No.
Great question.
No, he's a TNA guy.
That's a fact. He is the TNA guy.
Yeah, that is him and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, they had that on. Is
Christopher Daniels on your TNA more?
TNA who?
Rushmore?
Oh, I thought you said morgue. I'm gonna say
piece of J-Bo.
All the real niggas.
Shout out to J-Bo.
How's it, J-Bo?
That would be real hip hop.
Yeah, I would say Petey Williams.
Okay.
Petey Williams.
AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels.
I don't remember that, but
and maybe Gail Kim.
Come on,
Gail
Gabe.
Kim, yeah.
Oh,
Gail Kim.
well, you got Abyss too, so
AJ Fletcher would be ill. But that's the thing with AJ, right? It's like I remember him talking about feeling like he was at the end of his time, a couple years ago when he had the LA Knight feud. That was a conversation he was having going into LA Knight WrestleMania match. But and I mean, even if the CM Punk match wasn't your favorite from this past Monday Night Raw, Nakamura, you know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of been on an award tour. Like if you really take in the matches he's had over the last year, they look a little different because you see he hasn't done all of the stuff that I would have liked him to do. Because if he's done and he's not going to TNA, I didn't get that Leon Slater match is what I really wanted. But he just had a tag team title run not too long ago. Like he's been doing. It seems like he's been doing the things before getting out of there.
Yeah, let him go home, man. Just let him go.
You may get to see him on them festival circuits, them convention circuits a lot. If the trademarks are to make sure that his stuff's in order for the WrestleCons and whatnot, you be prepared for all the. I wonder what the AJ Styles like career conversations are going to be now because he's got to have a lot of the stories and because he's done a lot of the stuff.
He's done all the stuff.
Yo, the chat is going crazy on who they putting on this Rushmore. I have a question. There are two people specifically who are clearly guys of other organizations as tag team competitors. But as solo competitors, Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray were both world champions over there.
Yeah.
That shit was ass.
Jeff Hardy's got to be on that what you call though. I'd put Jeff Hardy on it before I put Matt Hardy on it.
I think that.
Oh yeah.
Jeff had that run when Hogan and them was trying to make TNA go up against WWE. Jeff was like the baby face at that time, and that's when he had that duffel bag full of Yamin.
Yuck.
The charismatic Enigma.
Yeah.
No, I'm rocking with Jeff Hardy. I'm yucking.
You yucking the young.
I'm yucking young.
All right. I really don't think there's Yeah, I think we got to everything. It might as well make sense. Let's get into this Rumble preview and predictions again. 4 matches in total.
4 matches.
Which makes sense. One of them is a world title match. Yeah. There's only one world title on the card, but of course there's 2 Rumble matches that are going to be giving the winner the chance for a world title match at WrestleMania. We are in Riyadh. 2 p.m. Eastern time.
That's a good one, J-Bo.
What J-Bo said, I'm sorry. AJ Joe Abyss Kong.
That's a good one.
We're Mr. D, what you think that 5th? We're getting a 5th match tomorrow. What you think that 5th match is going to be?
Yeah, what's the 5th match?
When
both of them shits is an hour at the least.
Yeah, and you figure they've been usually starting with the women's rumble. So you may get women's rumble, AJ Gunther world title, men's rumble, or women's rumble, world title, AJ Gunther men's rumble.
I feel like it's this is Julia match in there.
There's no Julia match, and I think they're saying they may add a Julia match.
They're adding.
Gunther's in the Rumble too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the men's Rumble was last,
and he may go second. They may go second then.
unless he stay in the ring, and he's number 1.
He stretches out AJ Styles and then drew number 1.
This nigga just throw AJ out the ring and then wait for number 2.
Like
that's normally how I do it. That's normally how I just wait for them.
Well, let's
rock back and forth.
Yeah, sometimes you hold the bottom of that motherfucker. When you done been through it, you got to grab the bottom of that motherfucker.
You sound crazy. Let's get to
explosive doodles.
Let's get to these predictions. The women's rumble. Do y'all want me to read who's in
No.
the rumble? Who's the
That'd be the whole
participants?
show.
There's still 13 women that have not been declared. So yeah, there's a lot of space for surprise entrants. Who y'all got winning the women's Royal Rumble in Riyadh?
That.
And y'all know I don't know. So start with somebody else first.
You the main one wanted to get to the Rumble.
Give me.
I told you at the beginning, I want to be sports entertained. In a perfect world, Bianca Belair will come back and she will win the Royal Rumble for
That's
me.
my pick. That is my pick.
I may be angry all the time.
So Fam's pick is Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
DDM, is that your pick?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Bianca,
Yeah,
just making sure. Math?
Yo, I'm strong on Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
I'll be glad when this woman wins something so he can move on.
Damn. Don't depend on like that.
You see what I'm saying? I'm torn between Liv and Roxanne Perez.
I think it might be Liv Morgan, though, Shane.
I think it may be Liv, but I'm going to go Roxanne Perez.
I'm going Liv Morgan. Mav said he's going Roxanne Perez. Hey, Jersey.
Yeah, you're right.
And she do.
She do.
Well, you know, I'm never going to go against Bianca, but I you know, Liv Morgan, I see her winning this.
It's lined up for.
It's
lined
up
for Liv.
She.
I would like Bianca.
Do you live for Liv? I'm sorry.
Next match.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go AJ Styles Gunther. If AJ loses this, he's done.
Yo, I'm going AJ Styles.
Gunther, the Rain General, Gunther.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Gunther.
Gunther. Fam said Gunther. Math said
Gunther.
Gunther. You're going with Gunther?
Yeah, watch you change his mind again Saturday at 12 p.m.
You've been on this long enough now. You're starting to see the pattern, DDM. You're starting to see the pattern.
I'm going Gunther.
The last person to change is that.
No, that's not true. You are famous. You are famous.
Not
for the pay-per-view can start at 8 o'clock.
It's not me.
Math will be putting in a change request at 7:45 p.m.
This is a lie.
Okay,
No,
you are famous for that.
I haven't changed my pick in who knows how long.
You are famous for that. Just like I'm always late for work, you always changing your pick. So, like, at least own it.
One can be true. One
can be true. Is
no, two things can be true. I need you to
one can be true. Maybe the name of the episode.
Nope.
You are.
That's not true.
Now, watch it. Chat, I want y'all to timestamp this because on Saturday at 1:35 p.m. he will stop watching his child's game and contact the chat and say, "Hey, I want to change it to AJ Styles again." Watch.
Chat, I want you to timestamp when you timestamp that, and Dap gonna be late to that too.
That was good. I ain't gonna lie, that was good.
Ridiculous. Next up, Sami Zayn trying to get that Universal Championship from Drew McIntyre. That's just a singles match. Sorry, the undisputed WWE Championship.
Yo, I'm going Sami Zayn.
You too, fam?
No. I was just singing the song. I'm going
about this. Math is saying Sami.
It would be if Drew lose, he should leave.
Drew losing.
Wait, when you say he should just get into a plane and just like straight up leave Saudi Arabia at that moment?
Get everybody the finger and spit on people like Tupac. Yeah, like everybody.
Sami winning, yo.
I wouldn't be surprised if they let Sami win because he's been chasing a title for forever.
Yeah.
Drew just got here though.
But he also Drew McIntyre is the Susan Lucci of WWE. This is the same man that won at WrestleMania, held the belt for 3 minutes, and then got cashed in on.
I was literally in the bathroom.
Right. So I don't put nothing past them. They stay playing with Drew.
The funny part is I would like it if Sammy won because I'm not a big Drew guy. However, come on, you can't do yo like that.
We
Can't
know
do
you
yo
hate
like
my
that.
husband. We know you hate my husband. But the reality is this. For my pick, and I hate to go against my husband, but I got a feeling something fishy's afoot.
Interesting.
That's the women's rumble. I'm sorry.
Cheekies.
Jinkies is amazing.
Crazy.
So I'm going to if I gotta fly to Saudi Arabia, I'll get it done. You know, whatever my man needs, we're gonna get it done. And if he lose, when he get back, we're gonna beat Sammy ass. It's very simple.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with my husband. I'm gonna stay loyal. I'm gonna stick beside him.
But he don't know
everybody in the match and the referee at this point.
I'm gonna stick beside him. It's great.
That don't know, and that's the problem.
Whoa.
What you say?
Because you don't know. Nobody knows this.
That's not the problem. That's the best part.
No, I'm not saying it's a problem to have. The problem is nobody knows. This is why I think that he's gonna win it.
R.I.P. Sami Zayn.
This makes it fun.
Because Sammy takes this L. Sammy's still Sammy.
But they give Sammy the title in Saudi Arabia.
Yup.
Ooh. You know the only thing.
Yup, and he loses.
Now they said the whole stadium won't
match.
That's what I'm saying. like
they're gonna go berserk.
Because that I don't know what the reaction would be. Like he's just started to go over there. I don't know how, but
I can see that happening, and then they can always take it off.
What they promise? Is that why he going over there? Hey, if you
they can
gotta
take
lose.
Yeah. They can take it off, and that can pad Drew's stats because then Drew will be a 4-time champion when he get it back, so that you can pad his stats. Give Sammy the win here, and then
Drew lose and then win the Rumble.
Hey yo, if it's the last match, Sammy win it.
That should not be the last match.
You see what Twan said, and I hate Twan, but shout out to Twan.
And I hate
Twan. If it's the last match,
I really hate you, Twan.
Sammy gets the title of WWE, can't leave the country is crazy.
That's a
if
fact.
Drew loses
the Prince will restart the match.
well, remember it was 2019. They got into that whole situation, and then suddenly they couldn't fly out.
Yeah, that was scary.
Now you can't leave.
Now you can't leave.
That's normally when she lay on your head.
No.
But I think honestly, the Saudis ain't paying all this money to not get certain things.
Right.
So they're already getting a flagship pay-per-view. They get WrestleMania next year. They're not paying all this money for nothing.
So what are you saying though, Dad?
I'm saying that Sami Zayn can win, but because I'm a loyal bitch, okay, and I don't. I'm going to stick. I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stand behind.
You are what?
I'm a loyal bitch.
Why would you call yourself that?
I call everybody a bitch.
Why would you call you?
I call Dave a bitch. My coworker a bitch. Everybody's a bitch. Hey, bitch, what's going on, bitch? Yes, fuck that bitch up. Okay.
But you can't talk about her clothes.
Huh?
Yeah.
But you can't talk about her clothes.
Exactly.
Final match, unless they add a fifth, and then we'll figure that out offline.
I'm a loyal bitch. It's great.
About to get Tasha Steele and Jada Stone, by the way.
I like Tasha Steele in this role. I like the way she looks. I like the way she's presented. I like it.
Yeah, she's great.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, shout out to Tasha Steele.
Men's Royal Rumble match. Who y'all got?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this one tough.
No
that makes it great.
There's a lot that could happen. How many people are scheduled or in this match? So 17.
Give me Brock.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
give me Brock
Lesnar.
He's not in the match.
Brock Lesnar, the main one, getting tossed by Obafemi.
Nah, Cody is the main one getting tossed over.
No, I got Brock, but I can see Cody.
I think it's gonna be Brock Gunther, but that's another conversation.
I'm going with fuck. Who's the champion on this brand? CM Punk.
CM Punk is world heavyweight champion on Raw. Yeah.
I'm going with Braun.
Braun Breaker. DDM.
AKA, we gonna make it happen whether you want it to or not.
That's a fact.
We gonna make this motherfucker work. We gonna make what Tim Gunn say on Project Runway. Make it work.
Hey, we've seen it before.
We've seen it before. I love Tim Gunn. He always got a mean suit on.
Yeah. Is he related to Tommy?
No, he's related to West.
Tommy good.
He's related to West.
What's that,
man? DDM, wait, did you choose?
No, I didn't choose. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch
Yo, get him out.
If he holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Out goes the rat. Out goes the cat. Out goes the lady with the seesaw hat.
The seesaw hat.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm gonna change my pick. Brock. Give me Roman.
I'm tossing Dap off the stream.
Wait. Out goes the rat, out goes the cat. What'd you say, D?
Yeah, hold on, let me do it again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch your piggy ride shout. If holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Out goes the rat. What? Out goes the cat. Uh-huh. Out goes the lady with the seesaw hat. All right, I landed on Logan Paul.
Ruthie J. Shout out to Ruthie J on TV.
Are you going with Logan Paul?
No. That's where the little shaker landed.
They style winning the Rumble is crazy.
Give me
and as soon as you pick the Rumble winner, start thinking about your Black Rasslin of the Week.
You stupid.
Give me Give me I'm gonna say give me Roman Reigns.
Lorraine.
Yeah.
Roman.
That nigga ain't toting them teeth across the country for nothing.
Fam, you said you were changing your pick?
Yeah. I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. I'm going Braun Breaker.
Little dog.
All right, little dog. So we both got the same. We everybody picked. We doubled.
Y'all two and then us two. Yeah.
On that one. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, yeah, man, because you won the Royal Rumble. He like, yeah, because I was like, you were out. I was playing with Lamar Jackson.
That's it. We'll see if any matches are added on SmackDown. We'll discuss our picks internally, and they'll be you'll know if somebody wins or loses, whatever the case may be.
I hate myself for asking this question.
What up?
Absolutely hate myself for asking this question, but Mike McCarthy?
Huh?
Mike McCarthy?
Who's Mike McCarthy?
You see what you're doing?
I'm sorry, never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, he's the new Steelers coach?
I mean, I would call him the old Cowboy coach.
That's what you want to do?
You
want to get into this too?
I would call him the old
real
Cowboy.
quick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all hired the old Cowboys coach. That was terrible.
Go for it. Yeah,
he won a lot of games in Dallas. He won a lot of games.
Okay. But I wish you the best.
I hope you lose.
Even though you wish me the opposite. Good job.
I hope you lose everything, bro.
I wish you the best. And what about LA Knight? That's a good pickup. Poor LA Knight. He's turned to an what? They played with LA.
I think this is the thing, right?
Shout out to the lane.
It sounds like they had plans for LA Knight, and like they said on Unreal, he may have aced himself out. But I think they kept him. He was supposed to get a spotlight in the Money in the Bank match, and he messed up his spot. He aced himself out of like a chance to be going back and forth with the potential winner. Is what they were saying.
I didn't watch Unreal, so I didn't see that.
I did see that. That was episode 1, right?
It was. I don't remember. It was one of the clips that's around. There's a clip of it. That part.
You don't think they working you?
No, I think that's what I think. I don't know. I think they use Unreal in ways that people don't really, because I think they want to drum up this type of stuff. But regardless, I think they've kept LA Knight off. We've been talking about this Rumble, talking about the lack of it rumbling. We're in a situation where they're going to debut these people, or not debut, but they're going to make sure these people have. I think that there's 13 people we don't know who's entered in this Rumble. That's opportunity for people to have surprises, and some of them surprises could be LA Knight going out there, maybe redeeming himself for the situation that happened last year that pissed off Drew McIntyre. Like, it's.
Why was
they
you
keep
so mad?
giving him opportunity?
So mad about
last year?
Yeah, what was that? Was a spot, right? He missed the spot.
That it was a spot that was supposed to set up. I think it was supposed to set up two matches at WrestleMania, and he was off during one interaction. It was a moment between him, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and Damian Priest. Like, it was supposed to set up a couple. It was during the Rumble though. LA Knight was like off a step, and it like messed up a chain of, and whatever happened when Drew got eliminated, he got pissed off and he walked the fuck out. So maybe that could happen this year. He just leave Riyadh.
I'm rocking with you, Rock. I'm rocking with you right now, Rock.
You wouldn't be shocked if LA Knight won. WWE known to be way behind the crowd.
Now that I can't remember who threw LA Knight's name up. Then when Dad was like, "Yeah, LA Knight," and then Rock, I may be rocking with that.
Well, why don't you change your well, you'll be doing that at 1:35 p.m. Eastern.
Outstanding. That was that shade you was talking about. That's that shade you was talking about.
Show.
Always on. It's always on.
And that started from football talk. So you know what time it is. It's time to get out of here. We done rumbled it up enough.
Oh, Cal, don't let them forget tomorrow. We live tomorrow, 8:30 live, or 8:35, whatever you want to do, Cal. 8:30, 8:35 live. We doing our Rumble picks. We got 4 tickets.
There's 4 tickets left to be purchased?
There's 4 tickets left for purchase. 4 in each Rumble.
Okay.
Already
$10 a ticket.
$10 a ticket. There's 4 tickets left. So whoever's in the chat that ain't get that, DM us.
Did you the gruesome twosome Cena and Black John Studd?
Not Cena, just John Studd.
Okay.
I
definitely hate you, Paul. I definitely hate you.
I look forward to Saturday seeing how the ladies do their outfits. I think that's the one thing about Saudi that I always love is to see how they do their outfits with those restrictions.
With their gimmicks. And because I keep forgetting that there got to be
the fabric rumble.
Facts. It's going to be full body suits, because of the situation out there. And you're right. There's some that step up, and there's some that just, all right, give me black.
Bianca, I'm gonna tell you now, sis. If you're watching the show, I don't want to see a bunch of beads and glitter all over the goddamn ring. Okay.
She watching.
She probably see you say that. She probably had the fly sewing machine. She probably in the room sewing right now.
One thing my sis, if she ain't nothing else, is last minute. She gonna make that gear.
That's how it go. That's how she do.
I love Bianca Belair. I just did. I think she is probably one of the. I think she is just such a special young lady when it comes to this business. Having the opportunity to see women wrestle and get back into it and being able to measure her against other people, especially in this current wave that we have right now, you really I really feel like people take her for granted because watching some of the stuff that I watch now, I'm like, oh wow, Bianca Belair is just amazing. You take it for granted how good she is.
You realize why she need to be there.
That is a fact.
All right. Well, on that note, DDM, you got a Black Rass of the week?
Oh, Ilhan Omar.
Outstanding. She was if that security guard hadn't got to that dude, she was gonna knock a nooker out.
That's a fact.
I don't know what he sprayed on it either.
Apple cider vinegar.
Dirty motherfucker, brother fan.
Shout out. You see the title here. This is presented to the birthday boy who wasn't comfortable holding this belt, so he asked me to hold this for him until he actually earns this actual title, the PAWDC. Happy birthday to my Black Rass of the week, Andino, man. Studio Andino, man. Shout out to the good brother, man. Happy birthday.
Peace to Andino Rathacon, February 22nd.
Shout out to Andino.
We'll be talking about that, brother Mav.
Yo, my Black Rass of the week. One of my favorite people.
A Block E-Dub reloaded from the chat. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, definitely. One of my favorite people. Legit. I don't know. I ain't gonna cry on this motherfucker, but shout out to Pre-Al.
Shout out.
His birthday on Saturday.
That's right.
Shout out to Pre-Al, the Big 11.
Oh,
Double Uno.
That's one of them ages.
Yeah, he be cruising for that bruising. You know what I mean? But that's my guy. Been riding with me for a long time.
How you doing the snow, cuz? How you doing the snow?
Man, that motherfucker was outside for 7 minutes.
He was on that game.
Hey, secondary, I might gotta go be little fam. 16-year-old fam is the highest level of shovel helping I've ever gotten.
I love it.
It was amazing. Shout out to little fam. He did amazing.
I tried to tell you, cause when my son walked out and he had on Jordan 7s, a Lakers satin coat, a satin.
T-Mobile.
He upstairs with that goddamn roadblocks right now.
That 100%. And he had socks on his hands.
Oh,
yeah. God, this motherfucker, get your ass back.
He should have came out. I gave him 2 Crown Royal bags to put on his hand.
Yeah, but it would have Crown Royal in him.
Enough. That helped him get the job.
That would have done the damn thing. That would have done the damn thing. Wait, Jonathan Gresham and Lee Moriarty this weekend? J-Bo, you were
real hip hop.
You a lifesaver. So Pre-Al?
Pre-Al.
Shout out.
My God.
My Black Rass of the week. I just thought it was dope to see and a little bit of news. Shout out Cappuccino Jones. Your current WWE ID Cold Brew Cappuccino Jones, your current WWE ID champion. He's wrestling Brian Keith, current AEW superstar, at a Wrestle Rave in Texas in February. Don't be surprised if Meek is at the show. Apparently, Meek is the wrestling governor in Texas. If a show is in Texas, she gonna be there.
There's not a dojo in the park that goes down.
You better have. Oh, it's going down.
On that note, DDM, where can the people find you on them social media?
Finish him.
Fatality.
This is a good teeter. Where do people find
friendship? Yo, I used to.
At Dapper Damitis on social media. YouTube.com/Secretary
Again? Brother Fam?
Hey man, Ilfam79 on your social media choice, but more importantly, be sure to follow at 30TL. God dang it, 30
MTL.
MTL, god dang it. 3-0 to MTL. That might be too goddamn complicated.
It's a lot going on. 30-minute time.
30-minute time limit every Tuesday, man. Go ahead and follow their social media, man. They cooking.
Facts. Shouts out to Lou. Shouts out to Meek, brother man. At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on all the social medias. BlackRasslin.com is the website, and as always,
follow me.
Follow Mimi. Turnbuckle Talk Tuesdays, 6:35 p.m. on the Twitters, twitter.com/Black Rasslin. Peace to Mimi, peace to Justin, peace to Corey. You saw him in the chat. They both was in the chat. Everybody was in the chat. Peace to the family. Every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find Mike's Podcast of Excellence over here on what? YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. We recording the pod that go up on Fridays. And that hits all them podcasts. And if there's a podcast service out there, Black Rasslin should be there. If not, blackrasslin@gmail.com. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure you pay that 1, pay that 10.
Either 11.
It's all we can't put copyright on the YouTube. If I try, it just say, nah, get this out of here. So that's where all that goes over there. We watch it back. We'll probably watch both of those Rumble matches again for the Patreon for next week. So keep it locked for that and all types of other stuff. We'll be back next week, recapping this weekend and everything else that's going on as per usual. Peace to the squad, everybody who donated tonight. Rock with y'all. If you didn't donate, we rock with y'all just the same. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you can hype up a video,
hit the hype.
Hit the subscribe, but please run up that hype. Shouts out to Wayno.
Hey, Snow, I hate your white ass. Oh,
sorry. We getting a bomb cyclone this weekend. But before we do that, DDM, please take us out.
You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. It's a miracle. I can sing it wrong. 'Cause it's all gonna see what's in the sound of me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it?